Hi.
Do you think they know we're here? Oh, thank you for having me again. I mean, this is.
You know what this is like? This is like when we chat behind the scenes, but
Yes.
now there's camera is rolling.
I know. We're on film. We're being filmed as we chat.
That's weird. It's all kinds of fun. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tea Time with Ben.
Yes, tea time.
Tea Time with Ben. You know, Ben's got his coffee or his tea. What are you drinking? Coffee?
It's coffee. I know I should have drink tea really, but it's coffee. I don't like tea, Kelly. That's the trouble.
What?
I know.
Well, you could have told me that before I named this segment.
I mean, coffee and tea. No,
coffee
you
and
like.
tea. Like tea? Coffee, tea, or me? Yeah, we could call it that.
Yeah. Are you a tea person or a coffee person?
I love tea. I don't like coffee. It smells like cat pee. Sorry.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think it does really. I think I've just got used to cat pee really. That's what it is. You know, so that's where the biscuit comes in though, because it takes the edge off.
It's like what do you do? What's it called? You know, when you eat like the mint or the mint sherbet, it's like a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Your biscuit is your palate cleanser. Oh my god.
That's it.
Ben, you make me say the most insane things.
I know. This is the trouble when we get together. We're insane when we get together, guys. And it's a wonderful insane though. And we can't stop laughing.
I don't know that it translates. That's my concern is that it's translating properly. Anywho.
We just giggle, don't we?
I can't. I just want to say hi to everybody in the chats. Good Lord. Hi, Ron. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Gerald.
Hey, Ron, Tracy, Gerald. She's off, guys. We haven't even started.
I try so hard.
I know. She tries so hard to be professional, and it's just like when we get together, it's never professional.
I feel like a helium balloon that's lost all of its helium. That's what I feel like.
Well, I've been feeling like that for years, actually, Kevin.
Really? Sounds like you need a reading, Ben. I might know some people that could help you.
I need.
Have a question? Pop in the chat. No. We'll do our best. So we are taking questions from the chat. If you have a question other than why, because that's the question I have at this moment. Is why. Feel free to throw a card in the chat and let me know. Yeah, for me, that would be great. No, all joking aside, I want to say that I have had the most incredible 24 hours. So many wonderful things have occurred. And without outing everyone involved, I just want to say, first and foremost, to my mama, I love you. And thank you for looking out for your baby girl. Make me cry, but like, honestly, so many beautiful things occurred yesterday and continue to occur today. And I don't have enough words to really express how I feel other than I am astounded and blown away. And there is no doubt in my mind that I have received about 20 confirmations in the last 24 hours that my mom is around me. And that's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. So
I was just going to say that is an absolutely beautiful thing, Kelly. And it just goes to show that how things carry on.
Yes.
Afterward. You've still got that relationship.
Yes.
With your mom.
Yes.
You know, it never ended. It's still here. It's still there. She's here. You know, and it's just lovely, isn't it?
Absolutely lovely. Absolutely, my friend. I was doing a reading for my niece yesterday, and the light flickered on and off. And my niece sees 1111, like I see 1111, which is my mom sending me that 1111 that I was told by a medium a couple of years ago, that it was my mom sending me the 1111. Anyway, so my niece sent me a text message today to say to me, thank you for doing the reading yesterday. And thank you for sending the pictures of the last two cards that we got. And the last two cards that we got, the first card was joy. And it was card number 22. And the second card that we got was love, and it was card number 47. And so for numerology, you take the 4 plus the 7, right? And then you try to break it down to a single number. So the 4 plus the 7 equaled 11, and the other one was 22, which is 11 plus times 2. So that was just crazy to me. And I specifically, when I tossed those cards, said, we're going to ask Nanny for a message, which is, what she refers to, my mom asked. So that was amazing. So she's texting me to say, thank you for sending those pictures and thank you for doing the reading. I say to her, oh my gosh, it's 111. She says, Auntie Kelly, you're not going to believe it. I found a dime today. I said, that's fantastic. What is the year? She says it's 2018. I said, oh my God, that's 11.
Wow.
So, I mean, it just was like boom, 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 boom.
Isn't that amazing?
I just like, thank you.
Yeah.
Just thank you. And so all of that happened, which was fantastic and wonderful. And so I was like up here somewhere yesterday when I went live with Johnny Carroll's Apprentice and Adrian Renlental Healing. And honestly, wonderful people, fantastic readers, so supportive of me. And, old habits really do die hard because I still have that little sort of niggle in the back of my mind that says, like, why are they so nice to you? Yeah. I had a fabulous.
You shouldn't put yourself down like that because you're wonderful. You're a wonderful person.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to work on those old habits, right? They were so nice to me. And long story short, Johnny Carroll's Apprentice said to me behind the stage, or backstage, when the show was over here, what do you do? You should come to my channel sometime. And I'm like, oh my God, I'd be honored. And then he said, what are you doing right now? I said, nothing. And then I went over live to Johnny Carroll's Apprentice. It was such a wonderful experience. And I'm not trying to make anyone, I'm not trying to, make a big deal about it, but I'm not trying to like under it either. You know what I mean? I want to say thank you because I appreciate the support, because that has not been my experience thus far, overall. So I just want to say thank you. And I am now at like 430 some odd subscribers. So that was fantastic. I had over 100 people in my chat last night. It was a little overwhelming.
I mean, wow, that's amazing. Yeah. That is,
Yeah. And
I'm glad.
Again, it was that overwhelming sort of feeling of so much love and support. And it was just, I'm just so grateful. So thank you to everyone, whether you're here now, whether you're going to listen to this on playback, for all the people that support me. My heart is so full right now. I can barely fit in the screen, friends. And it is 2:11 here, by the way, just FYI. Just saying.
Oh, there you go. Oh my God, yes, I've just seen it. It's 1911 here.
There you go.
You see, that just goes to show. And just in case you haven't noticed this, Kelly, MK Karen M says, Kelly, you are one of my favorites, and I think you are so lovely.
Oh, thank you, MK Karen. I love you.
Lovely. And you are lovely. I think you're amazing. And I'm going to make your head even bigger now. Because I think do you know what? Since I've met Kelly, we have such a laugh. And I really needed that last week because I was it was one of those weeks for me. Right. And Kelly came on my channel on Wednesday and we had such a laugh. I mean, to the point we had to, the live practically stopped while we just finished giggling.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Cat Mama Meow says it's 11:11 where she is.
Oh my God, you see?
Thank you, Mommy. I love you and I miss you.
All around, which is wonderful.
Beautiful. Sorry, I didn't mean to show.
No, I'm glad you did. But no, I'm just saying how, it's so nice. I'm glad you've had this response from people as well coming on your channel, because I think you need to be seen because, you help such a lot of people, Kelly, and it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I'm glad more people are coming to your channel to see it because they'll get a lot from it, just like we all do as well. So, yeah.
You're very kind to my friend, and I thank you very much for saying that. I really wish that everyone has those kind of moments. You know what I mean? Like, my wish is to put that back out into the universe, and I hope that everybody has that kind of a day. And I tried really hard, you guys, to be able to share this with you. for anybody that has been watching, the funeral of Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
I shared something with, well, I tried to share it with Ben. So earlier today, I was watching a little snippet, some footage of the, I don't know what the official word is, but the casket leaving Buckingham Palace, and there was the crown is on top of the casket, and the camera shot in really, really close, right to the crown, and sitting right at the top, a dragonfly had attached itself to the top of the crown.
Wow.
And I was like, is that what I think it is? And I literally took a snippet of it. And I tried to share it with Ben here, but I'm technically challenged. Sorry, friends. The truth is out. And so I wasn't able to do it, but I just thought, it just, she had rainbows that people saw over top of Buckingham Palace, and now the dragonfly, and
I know.
it just makes you feel good, because you feel like this is a good thing for her.
Yeah, I totally agree, Kelly.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's absolutely lovely. I'm glad you captured that. And can I just say, I love the background you've got going on here as well.
Well, thank you, my friend. This
I feel like I'm on holiday.
This is Georgian Bay, or the shores of Georgian Bay, which is the largest body of fresh water in the world, I believe. It is attached to Lake Huron.
It's beautiful.
And it's about a 5-minute drive from my house.
Oh, lovely.
So I can go there any old time I want. Of course I don't, but we'll save that for another show. Let me see. If anyone has any questions, please do throw them up in the chat, or we can just chat about anything that you want. You guys want me to change the picture? Look at this here. I'll show you something now. Let me take the banner off just for a second, and I'm going to switch the pictures. Because we're just chatting here. We're just having fun. Let's see.
We're shooting the breeze.
This you can't see it. See the ducks?
Yes. Is that the same place?
Behind it is a swan, but you can't see it.
Oh,
it's right there, right in the middle. This is a cool photo. So this is sand, and that's actually snow.
Oh, wow. Gosh, wow.
So this is in the springtime when things are starting to thaw out around here. This is a fabulous shot. Now, believe it or not, these are shots that I've taken. These are my own pictures. So this is the sky, and this is that same body of water that we were looking at originally. And this is the reflection. The water was like glass. This is at sunset. You see the water? That's water.
Yeah. Wow.
Isn't that pretty? This is another favorite of mine.
Oh, I love that color sky. Good grief.
Right?
That's beautiful.
Here we are on full-on snow. Now, that's the same body of water now, frozen solid. And
it's the same place.
That's the sky. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's really kind of cool here, because right along this edge, what happens is the wind comes in and whips the snow up, and everything that's along the shore freezes solid. It's like a pure icicle.
Wow.
So the trees will glisten and so forth. It's actually quite beautiful when that happens. You can't see that shot. This was a little ice storm that we had, and all the trees were, how they look so pretty when they're filled with the icicles. Here's another shot of that same body of water.
That's beautiful. Kelly, can you move us to the side? And do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
There's lights there.
I think so. I don't know. Yep, there. So you can't really see it though. That's the problem.
That's really pretty. Wow.
Yeah.
I love the sky that you've captured.
It's just gorgeous, right? Now, this particular shot, what you can't see is what's behind me. What's behind you, me, is there's a little yellow raft, and there's actually a seagull sitting on the raft. Just like he's just chilling out, having a day.
Sounds like me actually
Well,
on a Saturday afternoon.
yeah. So, Cat Mama Meow is asking Karen how she's feeling, and are you okay, MK Karen? Oh, she says she has. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you guys were going through that. Hope that you're recovering well.
Oh no, who's that? Sorry.
MK Karen had COVID.
Oh no, oh I had COVID this year. It was absolutely horrendous,
Mm, it's
awful.
terrible.
Gerald's got a
Gerald,
question for
yeah,
you.
I'm starring them. Thank you, Ben and Gerald, for asking the questions. And Cat Mama Meow says that she's going to send me a shot of
Oh,
1111. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, Anna Banana and Sherry H.
hello, hi guys.
All right. So, Gerald wants to know how was my vacation. My vacation was basically uneventful. I didn't do anything
Sometimes those are the best vacations, though, you know.
except for work behind the scenes.
Yeah.
um, I have a pretty big announcement, but I can't say anything. I'm keeping it under my hat, so to speak. Um, you'll
And
all find out shortly. And I'm very excited about it. So I'll just,
and Kelly, you took
yes,
a break, didn't you, from
yeah,
YouTube for
yeah,
a
for like
week? I know you
10,
came
yeah, for about 10
came on
days.
my channel, and
Yeah.
I've spoke to you recently as well about how when I took a break, because I got a little bit burnt out, I think,
Yeah.
from having done so much. Did you feel? She's pregnant.
No, I'm just fat. Thank you, Tracy. No, no, I'm not pregnant.
Did you do you ever get that feeling of burnout? Did you feel like that? Is that why you wanted to take a break, or did you just want to take a break, or
I felt
did
like
you
I
feel
needed to
good?
take
Mm.
I felt like I needed to take a break. And then, because okay, my problem is this has turned into all of a sudden like a help group. I
Sorry, we've turned
so
it
no,
round,
no,
haven't
no. I love
we?
this. I mean, this is what I do, so it's all good, right? Um, I showed up this week and literally will be on every day this week.
Yeah,
Was not my intention, but I love it.
yeah,
I
yeah,
love it so much. I love everything about it in terms of, you know, you're sitting here and we're just having a conversation and people are participating and we're having a few
yeah.
laughs and you know I love the all of it and
Isn't
it
it? Yeah,
yeah, it's
it,
such a like a give and take thing and I just love
yes.
how it all sort of flows together and it makes me feel good. um
It's wonderful connecting with people, isn't it? And
yeah,
especially communicating with everybody in the chat.
yeah,
It's really nice to get to know new people as
thank you,
well.
Claudia. That is so
Oh,
sweet of you. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. So sweet.
that just goes to show, doesn't it?
I met Cat Mama Meow.
I don't think I've come
I
across
think
Cat Mama Meow before, so
yeah,
hello.
I think maybe I had been, I don't know, I might have had my channel for like a week or two. And I was on a show with Allie from Heart and Soul Connected on her channel, and there was a whole bunch of us there, and that's where I met Claudia. She's just lovely.
And talking of your channel, Kelly, it's coming up to a year, isn't it, in the next month or so?
November the 7th, which is my
No.
mama's birthday, was the day that I started my
Wow.
channel, and I called it believe, because that
Yeah,
was my mom's favorite word, and that's what the whole thing was about, right? Believing in
yeah.
myself, believing in spirit, believing in the connection and the journey, and you know, believing in myself. And so yeah.
And there's a funny story that for me, because I remember when we first met, you came on to a live where I was doing some readings, and I remember you asked for a reading, and the card I pulled was Believe.
That's right.
And I remember thinking at the time, you know, when you have those low moments when you think, I'm not sure about my readings, I didn't feel like didn't know whether they're resonating.
Yeah.
And then when you said that, that kind of spurred it on for me as well, thinking,
Oh
oh,
man.
you know, but it did, because I think sometimes you don't know really how you come across to sometimes on these platforms, and it's like,
I agree with you. It's that, but it's also this. Oh my God, there's 11 people in the chat. Stop it, Mom. Like seriously, you're free. Sorry, don't spit your tea out or your coffee. Don't ruin your technology. Don't do that. There'll be sticky spots on your screen. It'll be a
I
mess,
need a biscuit.
right? It just honestly, like I thought. Now she's just see. Okay, now one person. Now it's gone down to 10. Someone left. Anyways, sorry. Hi Teresa, how you doing, love? Hugs back to you, my friend.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi Fox with a book. Love that
Hi,
name, Fox with a book.
I do. Isn't it a wonderful name?
What the hell was I saying?
We were talking about, what were we talking about? We were talking about the chat, how it's the biscuits. We were talking about the channel, weren't we? And
Yes.
how it.
Help us out, Chad. If someone could let us know.
What were we talking about?
No,
we would be very
okay.
good chat show hosts, would we?
I love what we do here. That's what I was saying. And I know where I was going. I think it's about trust.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This whole having a channel thing, doing the readings, putting yourself out there, whether you're asking someone to collaborate with you, whether you're sharing details about your life, whether you're doing readings. Hi, Quincy. You want to come say hi to everybody? No. I don't know what is going on lately. I feel like, honestly, when you feel like you're almost on fire, like you're
like there's a lot of activity around.
I almost feel like I'm afraid to touch a card right now for fear I go like it might explode.
There's a lot of activity around you. Yeah.
So there's a lot of trust that's involved, and that's really difficult for me. And so this whole journey thus far has been a complete exercise for me to trust myself, to trust in others, to trust in my intentions and my actions, and just the fact of letting go of the plan and the structure, because I need to know what's going on. I am that person. I need to understand the process from A to Z, or at least I thought I did.
Yeah.
And now I seem to be able to I'm sort of back in the old Kelly groove where I can sort of go by the seat of my pants.
Well, there's no doubt when you start a channel as well that there's a whole learning process, isn't there, which can take a long time, with trying to get to know what videos you do, get to know your audience and things like that. It's such a learning curve, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I don't know, I don't think you've had this, Kelly, but I went into massive buying when I first started YouTube because I kind of fell into the collectors kind of thing. And I've only recently got to a point where I've got myself to a point where I'm like, I'm going to stop spending now. And it's been so hard to do that. But I'm in a better place for having decided to do that. But what I'm saying is that you learn so much as you go along.
Yes.
From not just from your experiences, but from other people's experiences.
Absolutely.
As well, don't you?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Interesting. We're getting deep tonight, aren't we?
We are. Woohoo! Thank you, everyone, for being here. We have, I hope I don't mispronounce your name. I'm going to stick it up here on the screen so I can see it before it flies up, and I can't.
Hello. Tara Raina? Tara Raina?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We just call you T? Because thank you. All joking aside, thank you. It's a beautiful name.
It is that lovely name.
Tara Raina. So thank you so much for being here. Hi, Gertrude. How are you?
Oh, Gertrude. Just a message for Gertrude. I've got your email, Gertrude. I'm going to respond. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible at the moment at getting back to people. I am? Thank you, Kelly. I'm terrible. Kelly will tell you.
I love him, but he needs some help in that department. I mean, the guy's working hard. That's all we're going to say. So listen, We are here to answer your questions, friends. If you have any questions, throw them up in the chat.
I've
Gerald
just
does
seen
have another question here. You're
Ron
getting
D.
shade all over the place. I did see that. Okay, so Gerald's second question is this. When will I be able to come to your channel again?
Oh,
Let me just put that out into the universe. Gerald, I love you. You are most welcome anytime. Anytime. Officially, yourself and Ben, you heard it here first, folks, will be joining me on October the 7th. And just so you know, this is the first time that this has been announced.
exclusive.
It is. It's like an Access Hollywood exclusive, only without that many stars. I mean, although there are the three of us, and that's really all we need. Right?
We're 3 stars.
We are.
Yeah.
Well, we're the stars of the program, so
Yeah.
if you want to call it that. So, Thanks Spirit, it's Friday. We'll be returning on Friday, October the 7th at 3 p.m. Eastern with Ben from Beneficial Tarot and Gerald from Tarot Stash. So get your conga boots shined up, folks. Get your stretches in before it's too late.
Sorry, I'm just doing what Gerald wants to do.
Yes.
Oh, hang on. That's what he was supposed to do. It's been a long day.
Hold on.
Last time I did that, I broke some cards because I was like, and it hit my cards and they went everywhere. But yes, this is what he meant. But there you go, Gerald.
Oh my gosh.
But, yeah. And Gerald, you can come on my channel. But yeah, he wants to come on yours, Kelly. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. So that's a wow. Okay, got that, Claudia. Thank you. So, Gerald, just so you know, when can I come on your channel again? I mean, if this is what we're gonna do, we're just gonna invite. We're all gonna invite each other to everyone's channel.
I mean,
what we're gonna do.
Right back at you, Gerald.
I mean, Gerald, if you want to join Tea Time with Ben, I mean, you're more than welcome.
Gerald, come on up. Let's have a party. I'm gonna have some tea. We've got the biscuits.
Oh my God. Okay. So, all joking aside, Gerald, I love you. You're welcome anytime, my friend. Anytime. And you want to come too, Tracy, on the 7th? I don't know. I don't know if we can handle all of that. Hey, you know what, Gerald? Would you like to join me on Friday at the Firepit again?
Well, the Firepit's fun.
What? What?
You're invited to fire.
What? No, I'm just kidding.
Gerald. What's going on?
Yeah. It's all right. It's all right. It's all good.
It's okay.
No.
Talk to the hand because the face don't want to listen.
Okay. So Claudia has a very serious question. And well, now here's the thing, Sherry, all joking aside, right? We must remember that Ben is 5 hours ahead of us, right? And the man does work all day. So, oh, well, happy birthday to Jeffrey.
Oh,
well, M.
yes.
Steve, how are you, my friend?
Steve?
It's M. Steve.
Oh, M. Steve. I'm sorry. M. Steve.
But thank you for being here. Appreciate you. All right. So, Cat Mama says, is Vince my biological father? So,
okay. How do you want to do this?
Cat Mama Meow, would you be willing? I've never done this before for like live, but I'm asking, and I don't want you in any way to feel any sort of pressure. to say yes to me. But would you be willing for me to try to like, tap in this way to him if I could?
And can I just say, she did it for me a week ago, and it was spot on.
Yeah, no pressure. Holy.
Yeah, it was amazing. And just while she's thinking about that, Sherry, I've just seen your message. I haven't forgot about you. I need to get on your channel. Definitely. And I need to email. I'm terrible, aren't I? I need to sort that. And I have a day.
I will help you get organized, my friend.
I know. I need an admin day. I do. That's my job. I need to
You
employ.
need a personal assistant, and
I do. I need to employ a PA.
That was easy, wasn't it?
Applications to Kelly.
Yeah. Get the big old approve stamp. I don't know if I can do it, Claudia. I've done it a couple of times. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, she trusts you.
Claudia, I'm going to try and describe him to the best of my ability. And you tell me if it resonates or not. I feel like he's a big man. He's tall and, quite stocky, like well built, big shoulders. I feel like he has like but not it's an interesting hair color. I want to say that it's like a strawberry blonde, but it's not blonde. It's more like a red brown, if that makes sense, like a reddy brown or brown with a like red tinge to it somehow. It's light. I feel like he has a fair complexion and sort of, I don't know if it's like freckles or like a fair complexion, right? If he was out in the sun, then he would. I feel like when I'm looking at him, he has freckles, or maybe some age spots or something, but it's like freckling. And I feel like he has like not a full on beard, but some kind of like stubble, but like you can see the formation of a beard, but it's not full. I see him outside, like there's leaves, I don't know, working around the yard. I don't know if he worked outside or if he worked with his hands or something, but it's like he's cutting the lawn, he's raking the leaves, he's got the leaf blower out. And I don't know why I'm hearing this, but it's like he's sort of whistling or humming as he goes about. Like he seems right in his groove, being in that outdoorsy kind of element. I don't know if there's like a tune that he used to whistle or something, but I feel like that's what he's doing. He's just kind of, I can't whistle or I try to mimic it, but I feel like he's whistling while he works, kind of idea. seems very happy, very content. I feel like he has a good disposition. I feel like he's a really, really hard worker. He seems young at heart to me. Is he still here, Claudia? Is he still living? You can tell me, Ben, if you see it in the chat. I don't know if he's still here. I'm getting a tightening in my chest. I think I feel there's a lot of I don't know if this is like, he had some kind of heart issue or lung issue, or if
Claudia's
sadness.
He's still there, Claudia.
He's still here?
No, sorry, Kelly. I was just asking. Oh, yeah, she says yes. She's stopped.
Is he? So I'm not sure if this is sadness.
Claudia. He is. She says he's still here.
Okay. I'm not sure if this is sadness or maybe broken heart.
She says Vince is still here.
Wow. Okay. Sorry, I had to open up my eyeballs there. So I've never really done that for anyone. I'm working on that skill, but that's what I've got there. So I'm picking up some kind of heaviness in his heart, which would imply to me that he's feeling something about the question that he asked. So now let me throw some cards. Throw some cards, Ben. Let's see.
She says yes. Okay.
No pressure. I don't mean to tell you what to do. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to stop the whole program while I was doing that, but I've never done that before.
No, it's interesting. Kelly, I've just realised you messaged me and I haven't responded.
Thanks, Ben. It was only a week ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
All right. It's a good thing I like you.
I know. It's true, isn't it?
Well, no, because I've
just realised.
I might be hurt.
Right. Let's have a look.
Yeah,
Tracy,
that's kind of what I was feeling, Tracy. I feel like he's very amiable. Like he's got quite a sunny disposition, and I feel like, I don't know. It's that I want to pull the cards before I say anything, but the feeling that I was getting is that he's either heartbroken that I almost feel like he missed out. But
so is Vince
essentially or not?
Has Vince passed on?
No, he's still here.
No, he's still here. Okay.
Whoops. Okay. All right. You want to talk? Go ahead. Yeah. It's never too late, Mama Bear. At one point or another, you will find me this week and be able to ask me a question. Let's put it that way.
I've pulled some cards, Kelly.
Yep.
So.
Whoa. You see that?
Tracy's hoping it is my dad. Okay. So, Claudia, I read cards as thoughts, as your thoughts on the table. That's how I kind of read them. But I would say with Vince, there's a strong bond there. I've pulled the Lover's card. So the way I see this, Claudia, is that whether it's your dad or not, there's a strong bond there. and it can be not. It might not be a biological bond. It might be but it's a spiritual bond where he does feel like a father to you, regardless if he's your
Yeah.
biological father or not. And I get a feeling he has been a father to you. Um, I also pulled the death card um, here. Oh gosh, isn't that strange? Uh, which is well, that's really interesting. And I was a bit perplexed when I saw it because I was like, well, what does that mean? But I think it's kind of like,
Can I tell you what's on this card? I mean,
yes,
endings, transformation, and freedom. So this card is called release, right? It's the
yeah,
release of burdens, the freedom from those burdens. I think if sorry, I don't mean to hijack your reading.
no,
Sorry, I apologize.
no, it's fine. Go
Do you
for
want
it.
me to continue, or do you want?
Yeah, continue.
So I feel like this is either a release of him feeling you. If this is Ben is saying that this is you, he feels like he's reading you. This is your release of all of that wonder that that you've carried that around with you for however long you've carried it, just thinking about the possibility that you know who is this person to me? Is there really a connection? Is he really my dad? And all the other things that would bring up for you. So the feeling that you could be connected to someone is literally, that's very freeing, right?
Yeah,
And will start the whole process of being able to release any past things that were sort of messing with you because you maybe didn't know who your dad was.
yeah. And I've just looked at this. It says new beginnings on mine. Regardless of whether he's your dad or not, it's about that acceptance that
Yeah,
he feels more like a dad to you in some ways.
yeah,
And also I pulled the Emperor right next to it, and I always think of that is when you look at the Fool's journey, the Emperor is kind of the dad
yeah,
that the Fool meets along his journey. So regardless of whether he's your biological dad, he's someone who you feel very close to, and spiritually, he probably is your dad in a sense, if that makes any sense. And interestingly, um, I've put all these cards on Major Arcana cards, so this is a very important reading for you.
yeah.
But I don't think you need to know. I mean, it's nice to know whether he's your biological father, but I don't think it matters because it's what's in your heart that counts. I
That's
think.
so beautiful, Ben.
Mm,
Hi, honey.
thank you. Hey, Mark. We
Uh,
weren't behaving, but we are now.
yeah, we weren't, and then we are. Well, it's a serious question. Claudia, this is what I've got for you. So I start out with the High Priestess. Now, this deck is the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot, and I think that for certain readings, it's important to read the keywords that are on the bottom of these cards because it might not be what you would normally say in this case. It is, right? The High Priestess is about patience and wisdom and intuition. So if there was a feeling like you had something telling you that who you thought was your dad, or a knowing about who your dad was, right? You have that inner wisdom. You have to honor that sort of knowing. You had to be patient in order to navigate that journey. I can't imagine that would be difficult. I don't know the circumstances, and I'm not asking you to share that here, but to not know, that would be really difficult. And bye, honey. Have a good afternoon. Love you. It's my husband, everybody, by the way.
Oh,
I'm
my
saying I love you
Mark.
too.
And he's the most wonderful husband, isn't he?
I do.
He's brilliant.
I have the Eight of Air next, right? This is self-doubt. Self-doubt, confusion. And I feel like I feel like I'm sort of getting like an overall with this thing. So I feel like this is you. This is that, fighting that feeling. I don't know. Why do I need to know? Should I know? Do I really want to know? What does it all mean if I don't know? What does it all mean if I do know? All of those kinds of questions, right? It has caused you a lot of self-doubt. And I think that you try to, put it where it needs to be put and try to deal with it, which is why we end up with the release card, which is the freedom, right? The freedom that will come from the knowing you feel, right? It's a transformative kind of moment. I don't know if Vince is an air sign or not, but that's what I've got on the bottom of the deck, the King of Air, or the King of Swords. Knowledgeable, objective, and respected, which sounds an awful lot like the person I described. We've got surrender, negative thinking, and I realize that that's not a bunch of leaves, but it looks like a bunch of leaves, and I can't help but think when I said that he's outside with all the leaves. I don't know why, but that's what I thought.
I thought that was leaves, Kelly, when you held it up.
You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. And I think the reason why this came up is, we could do ourselves a lot of damage going down any kind of rabbit hole where this type of situation points to, right? What does it all mean? Who am I really? So try to not do that. Try to quell that negative thought pattern. I have Otter, which is just a cute card in general. And we have initiations. Be open through this transitional time. So be receptive to it. And then the last card that I've got is this gorgeous yellow, I believe it's canary, which is blessings. So whether Vince is your biological father or not, despite maybe the reasons why you asked in terms of the medical reasons, he's been brought into your life for a reason. And I think that you guys are going to have a very formative and happy relationship from this point forward, which is going to be so wonderful for you.
And Kelly, can I just say, you saying that, I pulled an oracle card, and as you said that, it makes sense. This is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all the good things in your life. So Vince being there, it sounds to me like he's an early good father figure for you.
Yeah.
And enjoy that. Enjoy that feeling that you've got, because that's what's most important, is that connection that you have with him, whether or not he's your father. And I know I don't feel like we can answer that fully, but it's what it means to you, really, isn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I hope that that there's other things that that can be done for the medical things. I mean, you guys could always get like a DNA test, you know what I mean? But the fact that this person has come into your life and has said to you, that he wants to be your dad no matter what the results are, is such a beautiful blessing. And I mean, I couldn't be more happier for you. That's just beautiful. So many people don't have that, and that's just lovely.
That is lovely.
Yeah. Thank you for trusting us with that question.
Yeah.
I hope that the information that we gave you helps at least a little bit. That's so sweet. She says, yes, I told him we will be friends either way. I didn't read all the comments that were going on because I was paying attention when I was doing. Hi, Aspasia Rising. That's Beth, right?
Oh, Beth, yes. Lovely.
Hi, Beth.
Lovely Beth. Hi, Beth.
I can't believe I remembered it. Terrarina says, I see a human mother, a monkey father, and a monkey child. No doubt he's your father. Interesting. Tracy says when a person is in spirit, they will come in and talk, but when they are still here, it's an energy read. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that, Tracy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you? Yeah. Sent away one. Thank you, Tracy, for putting the links in there. Ben's link is in the description box below. Please do go show my friend some love. He is awesome, but I'm kind of biased, but I think most of you would agree. He's awesome. So, you're welcome, Cat Mama Meow. Appreciate you. Mama Bear says, if it is not too late, will I ever develop my psychic abilities? I can't say it, but I believe you. Yes. I mean, we all have the ability in us.
Yes, I agree.
To elevate it. And I think that one of the best things that we can do, I mean, as we were saying in the beginning of this, is to trust.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest part of it. I mean, okay, so I literally sat here, and I've never done this in front of anybody before, closed my eyes and tried to tap in, and I don't know if I'm right. I have no idea. And it's not because I want everyone to be like, oh, wow, look at what Kelly can do. I mean, that's scarier than heck. But I trust Ben. I trust the people in the chat. It's like the energy is sort of flowing between us, and I have to trust that I'm allowed to connect when it's needed, because of the question that was asked. So I have to trust it. So yeah, that's heard. My ego gets in the way. Okay, so I want you to try and think about it like this. We're going to toss some cards for sure, but I want you to try and think about it this way, Mama Bear, because I had some trouble with that too. For example, if I needed a reading on me, I wouldn't throw the cards myself. I would be calling Ben or one of my buddies and saying, hey, can you toss some cards for me? Because I don't trust it. And it's not because I don't trust it. It's because I already think I know the answer, and I look at the cards and I'm not accepting of that answer because I'm biased. Being biased is totally different than your ego. And the reason why I say that is biased, it doesn't sound as harsh as your ego does, right? Mm-hmm. So I want you to just try to counteract how heavy the ego thing is and give yourself a bit of a break. And this is how I did that. I literally said to myself, now hold on a minute, Kelly, what are you doing here? Because if I toss cards and I expect you to trust what I'm giving you, then I have to trust myself when the cards are in front of me that that's the message that I needed to hear.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Mama Bear, same as what Kelly's really saying, I can tell you now that your psychic abilities will develop, because the fact that you've asked that question tells me that you've already wanted to manifest that in your life, and the cards I've pulled actually support that. So I have the Six of Swords, which tells me that you're on a journey with this, and this person looks a little bit forlorn because it's not an easy journey sometimes. And when we're developing psychic abilities, we really have to be in a certain kind of state, I think, in our mind, and that's something that we learn to be in. But you're certainly on your journey there. And really weird, I've just shuffled the deck really well, and I've picked the same cards almost as what I picked before. So I've got Death again. But what I'm drawn to, Mama Bear, you see this little third eye here? New beginning. So you're certainly beginning to open up your third eye here. That's what this is telling me. And the next card was Lovers, which is a union, and that's a union between you and your psychic abilities.
I just got the Lovers card too.
Oh my, Kelly, isn't that weird? That's twice now.
Yeah.
This has happened to me and you tonight. See, we're really synced up. We are.
Wow.
So it's definitely coming to you, Mama Bear. I feel that union with spirit, with psychic ability is happening. And I pulled an oracle card from, and it's called Messages from Your Spirit Guides. And this message is, do a walking meditation each day for the next week. And whenever I've always wanted to develop my psychic abilities, and I always think that meditation, if you can do that at least twice a day, and it only has to be 3 minutes in the morning and at night. If you can do it 3 times a day, that's even better. After 2 weeks of doing that every day, you'll start to notice changes. So really try your meditation, because I think that'll open you up even more to things, and you'll notice things more. But you're definitely on your way. So that's my message anyway.
Sorry. I'm like, nope, don't get the deck of cards out. Okay, I'm gonna try and do that trick where you pull the box out and hope to God that they don't all fall down.
Yeah.
Hi, Pierrette.
Hi, Pierrette. Nice to see you.
Because there's only like 28 boxes. Hi, Marie. How are you, love?
Hi, Marie.
Sorry, I didn't see you come in before. Okay. I want to use one of these cards. All right, so I have tossed 3 cards. They are all major arcana. I'll tell you what they are before I show them to you, because I'm still shuffling. We start out with the Lover's card, followed by the World card. And the last card is the Justice card. And on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Earth, which is you. So, the Lover's card. In this deck, this is about choices. And it's about your emotions. You know, it's about energy exchanges between people that are connected, right? So that is you dealing with the emotions of this connection and what it can do, its power, how you can use it, how you can not use it, how you can make it make sense to you, right? How you can make it fit into your world, how you can develop your relationship with it, all of those things. Then we've got the World card. So this is an accomplishment. It's a celebration. It is completion of a cycle. So Gerald wrote in the chat that the follow-up question is, how do you trust your abilities?
Yes.
And I think that Gerald is right on the money with that, because having the World come in the middle of the reading, that is where you're at right now, right? This is your possible outcome. This is the Justice card. So this is fairness. This is karma. It's the law. It is sort of the scales of justice, sort of bringing things back into a happy sort of balance, as in terms of the way that it was, like righting a wrong, the way it was supposed to be, the way it was intended. So if there's truth to you fighting it or resisting it or pushing it off to the side, not trusting that connection to the point where you weren't actually like tapping in or using it, this is showing you that you're like course correcting right now. I don't know a different way to say it. On the bottom of the deck, I've got the Queen of Earth. I don't know if you're an Earth sign or not, but this is you, right? The Queen of Pentacles is this lovely energy of the hardworking parent. She's got her hands in all the cookie jars, and she can totally handle that multitasking sort of thing. She's a natural born healer, right? She's the person that everyone comes to. She's the one that wants to be there to help everyone and is able to help everyone, which is lovely. This is from the heart chakra. We have compassion.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Which is caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness. If you listen to your heart, Mama Bear, your heart's never going to steer you in the wrong direction, my friend. Really quickly, we've got Fox, which is shadow work. And that is, there are no shadows without light. We have Sea turtle, which is conservation, and that is make conscious choices. So we go back to the acceptance, right? Just accept it, own it, own it. The last card I got is Penguin, which is diamond light activations. And I love this message. Well, not to mention, I love Penguin. It's just so cute. Light activations and new energies are coming your way. Be open to receive and welcome them in. Right? So this whole thing is all about your acceptance, your trust of it. Right? And really, there's only one way that I know to do that, and that's just to say that when you're ready to open up, that you just say, you know, a little prayer and say thank you for the connection, you know, to keep you safe and protected while you are connecting, and I trust you.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
Let it go. Let it go and let it flow, as they say. So I don't know if that helped or not, but I hope it did. And, you know, I want you to enjoy the journey because it's very exciting. It's very exciting. If you're able to just sort of go with it, it's a very exciting process. And I want everyone to experience that, right?
It's good to be open, isn't it, to it as well? Which is what you've been more open, haven't you, Kelly?
Last
Especially
little while.
recently.
Oh my God, I fought it for the longest time. I mean, I'd sit here. I mean, my story is not that unique, but maybe it is. I don't know. You know, I never had oracle cards before I started my channel. I knew what they were, but I never really used them before. And I'd sit here and I'd shuffle and shuffle and shuffle, and you know, someone would say something, and I'd pull out a card, and I'd be like, "Oh, look at that! Who knew?" You know, and I keep doing that, and keep people. I mean, Anna Badana, I'm not sure if she's still in the chat or not, but she can tell you. I mean, she was constantly like, "You're a reader. You are a reader." And I was like, well, people say I can read. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it's happening. So I was resistant to it completely. And it wasn't until I started to say, you know what? Okay.
Yeah.
Use me as a vessel, like, or whatever, you know what I mean? And just like, let it happen. And then it just started to really be something that I could actually pinpoint and say, it just happened. Right. Because I was more open to it. So I hope that helps.
Talking of readings, Kelly, isn't it? I've learned we all read differently, I think.
Yes.
And it, you know, and that's the unique thing that I like, really, that I've learned is that everybody reads differently, and there's no right or wrong way of reading. You know, the magic still happens regardless how you read. I think.
100%.
You know, it's just fascinating, isn't it?
Well, it is fascinating, really. I mean,
sorry, a tractor's just
no. I'm reading Mama Bear's comment, and I love that. Let's go. I'm be more open. I love it, and that's really what it is, you know. Because it can be scary, you know. I remember I think it was like the second time that I got a vision or something, and you know, it was like 3:30 in the morning, and I was going potty. I realized that's a lot. But that was when it happened. I mean, there I was sitting there, you know, on the toilet, like half asleep, half awake. And all of a sudden I got this vision, and I was like, now who's going to believe that? Really? It didn't matter, though, who believed it. I had to trust it.
Yeah.
But my initial thought was, if I say this, people are going to think I'm crazy. Do you understand what I mean?
I do. And I don't know how when you do a live for the first time reading, I didn't do a live reading for anybody for ages because I just thought, I didn't want to get it wrong. I didn't want to, you know, but it's surprising how people understand what you say.
Yes.
You know, when you do the reading, it's just believing in yourself. Your cat's just yawned.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was on a toilet. Hi, Vivian. How are you doing, love?
Hi, Vivian.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. So if anyone else has a question, do pop it in the chat before we go. If you didn't listen to the beginning of this, Mama Bear, I want you, if you don't mind, go back to the beginning of the video where I talked for the first 5 or 6 minutes about the wonderful experience that I had in the last 24 hours with just a whole bunch of confirmations. And I hope that you find something, that will inspire you within that sort of blurb that I was talking about in the beginning. Because it was a beautiful last 24 hours of all kinds of acknowledgments and confirmations that things were happening. So I hope that it inspires you in some way, right?
Marie says, I need a card today. Did you read my recent email?
I didn't read. I read your first one, Marie. So if you sent me another one, I did not. So yeah, sure, let's do it.
Card for Marie.
Yeah. The card for Miss Marie. My ears are getting hot, Marie. Sometimes that happens when you read, right? You're picking up energy. I'm getting warm. It's getting hot in here. Yeah, no one wants to listen to me sing. Sorry, friends. So yeah. So by the way, well, I've all got a little. Hold on here. Well, I've got y'all here. Sorry. Pardon me while I lose my mind.
It's okay. She's had some biscuits. She'll be with you in a moment.
And now back to our regular. I can't even speak. That's how excited I am, honestly.
Well, I've got a card.
What was I going to say? What I was going to say was, so later on tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, I'll be back here for Achieving Wellness with Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts, aka Heather.
I've got to have Heather on again.
To do fall colors and how they can, sort of boost our mood and help us look at things in a new perspective and increase our positivity and all those wonderful things. And then Friday at 8 p.m., we're doing Friday at the Firepit. So do join, because you never know what could happen. And it is bring your own marshmallows, just FYI. Whoops. Go for it, Ben. What you got?
I'm going to go with this, but I'm not sure if it's right. But I'm going to say it, Marie. I feel there's a lot of psychic energy around tonight. I've picked the King of Pentacles, and I look at this card, but I'm not really reading it as a tarot card. I feel this is a person around you who's in spirit, and it's a younger person. It's not so much an older guy, but a young person that's around you, a young man, or a younger man maybe. Does that make any sense to you? I just feel that this person's around you and they're looking out for you.
Marie has just found out that someone had a stroke on the weekend, and she's now just updating us saying that he's paralyzed and needs long-term care.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So you may be picking up that.
Right, okay.
Oh, but her son is in spirit, so don't know what I said. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Marie. It's your son there. I'm getting a young man, yeah. I just feel like he's there, and he's such a lovely guy. He's just letting you know he's there. Does that make sense to you? No, and it's so strange because, and I've said this to Kelly before, because we've talked about psychic abilities, and I said, oh, I haven't done it for years, and I did do a card reading once for someone many, many years ago, and the first time I felt like I got psychic impressions through, and I'd never kind of got that since, but when I picked this card, I felt that there was a young person around you, so it's interesting to say that.
The cards are like flying here.
Wow. What have you got, Kelly? Oh, he was 27. Oh, Marie.
Okay.
Well, he's there.
I start out with I got 3 major arcana out of 4 cards. So we start out with the strength card, card number 11. Never gets old, friends. Never gets old. Right? This is about your inner strength, Marie. This is your inner strength. Your compassion and your perseverance, right? Where you find your core strength from. We've got the Tower card, but in this deck it is the transformation. Okay. This is liberation, a realization, a life change, feeling like a crack in your foundation. And so, because I know a little bit more about the question because of the email that she sent me, so I'm going to say to you that, you had plans and things that you were hoping to be able to do. And now this is, not only are you upset for your friend, obviously, but now you're sort of at a, you sort of had like a hurdle in front of you, right? This is causing you great amounts of anxiety and stress, right? Worry, sleeplessness, obviously worried about your friend and obviously for your own situation. But we have the Dreamer card. So this is a new beginning, right? What's interesting is on the bottom of that card, it says beginning, believing, and protected. So knowing that you're protected, believing in, everything happens for a reason. And even though we don't necessarily always understand the reasons, and that new beginning. Right now, we've got the 5 of Earth on the bottom of the deck. So you are feeling that lack. You're feeling the worry, and you're looking for help. You're literally seeking for assistance, and that's what that says on the bottom of the deck. Let me see. 1 hour and 11 minutes. I mean, it's not getting old here, folks. Mom, you are freaking me. Oh my God. I just seen the 1:11:11. You can stop anytime, Mom. You're like literally freaking me out. I need a nap. So I'm going to need a nap. She's trying to drive me to drink. That's what she's trying to do. Okay. So, we just had the base chakra card flip right over inside the deck. Okay, so your base chakra is it's your seat, right? The base of your spine. I want to try to give you something here, Marie, that you can do to help. That's what I'm looking for. All right, so the first card that I've got is from that base chakra. I do believe that, actually, no, this is from the sacral chakra. This is desires. So this is your goals, your passion, your craving, and your fulfillment. And I feel like in this particular case, this is about the goal. So why this person, right? What this person was going to do for you. You're going to have to shift your goals a little bit because of what's happened, right? And that's going to be really difficult for you to do. But I think that if you try to find another way, that is where the new beginning comes. If that makes sense, right? Sorry, I don't know what the cat's trying to do. It's like I'm a jungle gym over here. If that makes sense to you, Marie, do you know what I mean? So, look at that. So we've got the owl. Okay, and this is sight. And that is detach your emotions from the situation that you cannot control. So if you sort of take a step back and understand that this is a horrible thing that's happened to your friend, but that can't stop you because of what you want to do, if that makes sense, right? Yeah. Okay, you get me. Okay. And then the last card that I got is the Phoenix card, and that is empower. Okay. Fire activations bring creative and spiritual freedom. And so what the heck does that mean? Well, maybe draw it out. Maybe try to sketch it out. Maybe there, do some automatic writing. Maybe you're going to dream something. Maybe you're going to sing a song, or you're going to hear a song, and something in the song is going to trigger something within you that, you know what I mean? There's something that in the creative sphere that you're going to sort of hold on to, and it's going to make sense to you as to how you move forward. But I think that the best thing that you can do is try to separate these two situations, because they're not one and the same, right? What happened to your friend and how you know your friend, they're two separate things. And I think that that's probably a good way for you to be able to navigate this, if that makes any sense. There you go. Okay, so in your dreams. So maybe that's the creative part. Maybe you're going to get a new answer in your dream. I love that. Yes, all you can do is pray for your friend, and we will all send your friend prayers, of course. That's what I got. I hope that helps.
Oh, that was lovely.
And we wish you the best of luck finding a new place to buy.
Yeah.
Ben, you want to do? I feel like we should do a card for the collective. What do you think?
Yeah,
Do
I
a card
agree.
for the collective, and then we will close up shop.
Yeah.
Because literally, I can't believe that when I said to you, sure, let's do next Wednesday, that I forgot that I was coming on this Wednesday.
Yes, I know. I don't want to wear you out. Because I know what it's like. It's hard going sometimes when you've got more than one live to do in a day.
I mean, like, what a problem to have, right?
I know.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Jennifer is here, and Jennifer says, I have lost so many loved ones. Are they around me? Of course they are, Jennifer. And I'm not saying that to be trite or to be dismissive of you. That is my belief, that our loved ones are around us, but we can toss a card on that real quick if you want. Sure. Let us know if you want us to toss a card. I'll pick out my collective card, and I'll just sort of keep it off to the side, and then we'll pull a card if Jennifer says it's okay. If you don't mind, Ben.
Yeah. Are we doing Jennifer second? Are we doing the collective?
I'm just waiting for her to say it's okay for us to pull a card.
Yeah.
For her, or a couple of cards for her, and then we'll do one for the collective. Yes, she says please.
Jennifer, yeah, okay. Has Jennifer got a question?
So Jennifer's question was, there. I have lost so many loved ones. Are they around me? Yeah. So what we can't pinpoint who's there, but what we can do is maybe ask Spirit if your passed over loved ones have a message for you.
I can say yes. Straight away, Jennifer. I got the 6 of Cups here, which is about the past, and loved ones that we've lost from the past. And yes, they are around you. You can see that these two people there with their arms around each other. They're always with us, and I'm sure at times you probably do feel it. And it's about trusting those feelings. Do you ever see things like feathers around you and things like that, or even robins? Because I always think they're signs that your loved ones are there looking out for you. It's certainly feathers. You might wake up and see a white feather somewhere. And I always believe that's, a sign, but they're always there. And that card just says it to me.
Holy moly. Wow. When you throw out 5 cards and 4 of them are major arcanas, that's pretty, that's what I've got. Is your mom a fire sign, Jennifer? Which is Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries? Because that's the first card that popped out. Queen of Fire. Intelligent, exuberant, and determined. Following that, I've got the Lovers card. So that's literally the bond that the two of you shared. Sagittarius. There you go. Your mom is right here with you, love. Don't ever think that your mom is not around you. Please believe always that your mom is with you. The Lovers card, which is about your bond and your connection, right? It is your relationships and your emotions. I'm not sure how long ago your mom passed, Jennifer, but I feel like you're really struggling with this. And like literally, it's going to make me cry. Because I can relate. Please do yourself a favor and wow. She said 2013. Look at the number on the card there. It's 13.
Wow.
My mother passed away in 2012, Jennifer, and it's literally taken me to this point in time to be able to just get my head above water in a lot of ways. So I want you to be very kind to yourself. I want, if you're struggling in any way, right, in terms of the passing of your mom, I want you to never, ever, ever second guess the fact that your mother is with you, around you. Don't ever do that. If you feel like you need to talk to your mom, talk to her. She's always there and she's always listening. Be on the lookout for synchronicities. If you are seeing, like 111 or 222 or 333, know that that's a message from them. If you're finding dimes or change, pick up the coin and look at the year and try to figure out, what the message could be. And the message is, when you do those things, it's a confirmation of whatever you were just thinking before you found it, if that makes sense. So the last card that I got is the Chariot card. Okay, so this is about your willpower, and it's about things moving really, really quickly, right? It could mean some travel. Maybe you're going to plan to take a trip, but I think that in terms of what you just said, I lost my mom, my dad, my grandmother, and my cousin in a 4-month span that is awful. So that is like, it was just like, bim, 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 right? Wow, like the major arcanas are crazy. We have the Magician on the bottom of the deck, right? This is important for you, Jennifer, because this is about your empowerment. This is about your manifestation abilities and capabilities, and about you being prepared. The Magician has all of the tools of the tarot, right? He's got the wands, he's got the swords, he's got the pentacles, and he's got the cups. This is basically getting your stuff together, if you know what I mean, right? Behind that, you can't make this up. I've got the Star card. This is about having hope. This is about having faith, right? Behind that is the Temperance card. Like the major arcanas are crazy here. The Temperance card is all about balance, right? The whole concept of having one foot in the water and one foot on land, and being able to navigate your emotions with like keeping yourself grounded, right? Like that's what that's about. So what I would encourage you to do is this: talk to your mom out loud, or to anyone that's passed over, before you go to sleep at night. Ask them to come to you in a dream, right? Take yourself out to the garden, put your hand on the bark of a tree and sort of get the power from the tree. It's a great way to ground yourself. Grab yourself like a hematite or a smoky quartz. It's good for grounding. And before you go to sleep at night, write down on a sheet of paper or a journal beside your bed 3 things that you have been worried about, and I'm not worrying about them anymore. I'm letting them go. I've given them enough time. I'm claiming my time back now. And then I want you to write down 3 things that you're grateful for, because you're going to go to sleep thinking about the good things instead of the bad things, and the good things are going to literally lift your vibration to a happier, sort of more content space, and that will become like a regular thing that you will do, and that will allow you to be able to sleep more peacefully, which will then actually bring in more dreams. So it kind of like works full circle that way. And I hope that helps, love. I understand. I'm very emotional. I'm Cancer. My sister's a Cancer, so I totally get it. You're all about it, and I understand. You're all about your home, and your family is your everything. Please know that they're always around you. They're never far away. There you go. Good girl. Excellent.
Yeah.
So Tararena says she still has arrows goals. She is passing to you her arrows and wishes you to follow her arrows. The journey in life is very rewarding. Beautiful. Yeah. Absolutely wonderful. Ben, do you have a card for the collective? Sorry.
Yes, I do. And sorry, I put it back in the deck. Let me.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Because
I wanted to use the full deck for Jennifer. So let me pull a card.
Oh, you saw her in the forest on a horse? Did you not? You did your reading for Jennifer, didn't you? I'm losing my mind.
I did, and I'm just sorry. I did a card. I put it back in the deck, and it's the same card I've just pulled again for the.
I love it.
It is the Ace of Cups. So yeah, it's all about emotions. Moving forward with that emotional budget. We've got here. You can see beginnings, love, relationships. It's all new and good things coming into our lives in an emotional sense. So that could be meaning new relationships. Beginnings, new things that make us feel good. So be open to those things, guys.
I love that.
Into our lives.
You are so lovely, my friend.
Oh, thank you. So are you.
I pulled a postcard from Spirit, so settle in for just a hot moment. Have another biscuit, Ben.
I'm having one.
So, dearest, wonderful you, to help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Let yourself be led forward and let the seed of positive intention take to the wind. Your desires count, and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and we love you so deeply and are so happy to support you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That was a good one.
Lovely.
That was a good one. So, my friends, please do hit the thumbs up for Ben and I. We love that. Subscribe to my dear friend Ben. Beneficial Tarot is his channel name. Tracy has been kind enough to be popping his link in the chat.
Oh, thanks,
Tracy. Other people's, but it's also in the description box below the video. Ben, what is coming up for you? Where can people find you, my dear?
Yes. Well, so on Monday.
Johnny?
Who's that? Sorry.
Johnny.
Johnny. Hello. I don't think I've met Johnny before. Hi, Johnny. I love meeting new people. So yes, Monday I am on Deb H's channel, Purple Elephant, for a chat. I'm really looking forward to that because she's lovely. And then on Tuesday I am with Gerald and Jamie, where I'm going to be asking them questions on Tarot Stash. So head over to that. And that's it. That's all I've got coming up at the moment. So
Lovely. Well, I'll be back, as I said, at 9 p.m. Eastern Time with Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts, where we'll be talking about fall colors and how we can use the colors of the fall to boost our mood and help to inspire us and keep us positive. Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time is Friday at the Firepit. So do join us, because you never know what's going to happen at Friday at the Firepit. It's different every time. And Saturday night I'll be on with Ron. That's at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And Sunday I have Sun Psychic Jean joining at 3 p.m. Eastern for some mediumship and cards. So I want to say thank you to everybody.
yes.
This has been, like I said at the beginning of the show, Johnny, I encourage you to watch the beginning of the program, because it's been crazy, and now it's 333. Like it's not old. It just will not stop. This has been like such an amazing 24 hours, and I am so grateful and so appreciative for everyone's love and everyone's support. And I just, like, my heart is so full. And a huge shout out to Ben for being here today, and a massive shout out to Johnny from Tarot's Apprentice and Adrian from Red Lentil Healing for yesterday, because just phenomenal. I cannot say it enough. I thank everyone for being here. We send you lots of love and many, many, many blessings. Mwah! Thanks for
Bye, everybody.
everybody. Bye.
Bye.